Okay, here's a new blaster from a brand. It's going to be hard to say. QIQQIKIN, QIQQIKIN on Amazon. So let's talk about them and let's put them together while we go. You can see I already have the American Eagle version put together. They really like to use the same prints over and over. You can definitely see all the different companies on Amazon. I've shown you this blaster before. Palanity was the first brand to bring it on to Amazon, and at that time the prices were much different. They were much higher. So now these have really come down. They're much more reasonable prices. So at that time it was labeled as a mini Thor, or a mini Scar, excuse me, but now it says on here it's an MG9 submachine gun. So that's what we're going to call this, the MG9 gel ball blaster. And you can see it's obviously a top loader gravity fed blaster. I don't even remember what the performance was on the last one, but I know it wasn't, super high. So we'll check that, of course, when we do a demo and we do an FPS test. So that one's fully assembled. Everything over here is what comes with it. When you get one, of course, it's wrapped up nicely in bubble wrap and all that. Let's talk about the parts and pieces. Safety glasses, of course. Wear something to protect those eyes when you're playing. For gel beads, they give you one big 10,000 pack plus a couple 500 packs. Make sure you know how to soak those properly, guys. Your blaster needs 7 to 8 millimeter gel balls or it won't perform. It'll jam, it'll cause problems and frustration. So watch one of my detailed videos if you need help with that. Of course, it comes with the single hopper. That's what we're going to load those gel balls into, and they'll just fall in by gravity to the barrel. Got your battery, right? It is a 500 mAh, 7.4 volt battery. This is the single plug connection battery, and this is your USB charger. So just plug that into an AC adapter, get it all charged up. Battery on this one goes back here. So just pull that door open, pull the harness out, plug it in, and then tuck the battery in first. So we got the harness right there, and it's easy to grab. And then put that back down, click that in place. Pretty straightforward blaster. All you've got is your on-off here, or your safety. That's it. And your trigger. Side rails for accessories, bottom rail for accessory, and you could even do something up here on the top rail. We'll go ahead, put on our little fake suppressor. That just pushes in tight. And then we've got your little front grip here. And this just slides on the Picatinny rail, and then you tighten it down. So we'll just put that on there and tighten it down. Pretty much good to go. Fill up your hopper with those properly soaked gel beads, of course. Just kind of flip it over, and we're ready to go shoot. So we'll go ahead and shoot these and test the FPS and see where we're at. Again, I'll put the link in the description because the brand name is really hard to say. And I'll attach that demo FPS test video to the end of this video. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we got a couple top loaders here, right? The brand name is too hard to say, so you got to look at that in the description. And of course, I did try to say it earlier in the video where I was setting it up and everything. So actually, earlier I called it just an MG9, and there's actually an F in front of that. So I guess it's the FMG9 submachine gun is the model they're going with here. All we got is an on-off button or safety on the bottom. And then let's just shoot them and see where we're at. And of course, with all top loaders, if you get an issue like that where it stops shooting, a quick shake almost always takes care of the problem. And that's just normal in top loaders in general if you get a double feed. So we'll hit the 15 feet without any issues. Far target's a little further, right? We're about 40 feet. You can hit it, but there's some arc on it. So, about 40 feet is probably your range with these. Let's test the FPS. Say between 125 and 130, and that's what I showed earlier. This one it looks like, And then I even tried taking the barrel off to see if that made a difference, but it doesn't. So you're looking at about 125 to 130 for the FPS on these guys. So again, they're calling them the FMG9 submachine guns. got your patriotic version, and then this pattern, which is very popular as well. I guess we call it a graffiti version. Comments, questions, please post them below. Let me know what you guys think about these. You like the design? I've tried taking one of these apart before, and I don't think there's really any way I could put a different gearbox in there to get them up to 150 just the way they're set up. But maybe I'll look at that again. Of course, please like, please subscribe, and guys, make sure you're taking part in all the giveaways. I really enjoy making these custom blasters, and then it's fun to give them away to all of you who really enjoy getting them. So thanks for the support.